I've finally finished this area here, the area that's cleaned up. I'm not going to bother adding up the hours because it was just ridiculous. The problem was distortion caused by the size of the repair and where it's positioned. It is up quite high. But anyway, I've now got this area straight. I've got the profile right. Any imperfections in the panel are within the skimming tolerance, so that's not a problem. Could I spend more time? Yes, I could probably try and get some of the shallow depressions out, but every time I do that it causes problems elsewhere in the panel. So I'm not going to do that. As I say, the imperfections are well within tolerance. Now what I'm going to do is progress across this way, probably halfway across the wheel arch to start with. I have reshaped this as a result of getting this right, so it did need reshaping. It's a much more gentle curve now than it was. So I'll just move around this way. I don't know what it's going to look like. I've got a bit of a guide coat on there. I'll rub that off first and identify the obvious problems. I know there are going to be some imperfections here, mainly close to the wide edge. Now, because they're close to the wide edge, I can't lift them all that high, and also where I've joined the repair section to the wire here, there is imperfection in the join. In other words, it's not a nice clean join. I'm looking at providing some lead around the edge here. Now I do have to do some lead work, so I might as well do it around this edge. So some of the minor imperfections here I'll just lead fill, so I'm not too worried about that. It's the shape I'm more concerned with. So at this stage the thoughts are lead around that area, maybe as wide as this sanding piece I'm using. So, you know, about that wide around the edge. That will clean up any minor imperfections. But anyway, this stage, go across here. I'm hoping now that I can get a lot more progress and a lot quicker, because there don't appear to be any problems on this area here. No accident damage that I've been able to see. So I won't have issues until I come round to this area here. This is where another repair section is, and also around the headlight area. So I'm expecting some issues there, but it's nothing obvious at this stage. Anyway, I'll progress. I'm hoping to actually finish all of this quicker than I did this section here. I've just block sanded from over there to here, from the join there with the centre section to the guard. A couple of dents, small dents, one there, one there. Other than that, slight low spot there which I haven't measured yet, but by the look of it it's extremely shallow. I can't actually feel it. I can just see it on the area where the guide coat hasn't rubbed off. And I've got the areas here where you can see the guide coat left. These are the areas where I said I would have to put some lead in. So this is the area where the join is. So there's an area there that needs to be leaded. I may get some of this up, but certainly this area here was being leaded anyway, so I'm not worried about that. What I'll do next is I'll run the spline over just to confirm any low spots, other than the ones that have been identified with the guide coat. So all in all, I'm happy with it. That shouldn't take long at all, just to finish cleaning it up and maybe raising a couple of small areas where those dents are. A couple here that are in a bit from the edge of the panel, and I'll leave the other defective pieces here for lead. I've had much better progress on the guard from here to here. Just a few minor dents, no major problems at all. So that's now all okay. I've mounted it on the centre section just to check the alignment there. I've just got a couple of bolts in at this stage, just holding it up. So I'll work on that, make sure that's right. Looks okay. The area here I haven't done yet. This is where the repair section is round here on the bottom. I will have to do some work on that. But at this stage I've just bolted it up to see how everything generally fits. I'll drop the sugar scoop in just to see how the shape is. So I'm hoping that the shape is okay. It looks okay at this stage. But as I say, this is the area here I'll just have to do a bit of work on the bottom there. So it's progressing much better. All of the work has been at this end at this stage. A lot of work in that end. But shape is looking good here around the wheel arch. So I'm hoping I can complete this fairly quickly. I'm just checking the alignment of the two panels. So along this area here, when I tighten the bolts up, everything from there to the rear is aligning the way it should do. It's basically, I'll say it's flat across the top. It's not dipping one way or the other. But from here, this point here, it starts to result in the guard being slightly lower than the centre section there. Now there is some movement in the bolts to push it up or down, but even with that movement, this is still sitting down a bit. So what I've got to do is I've looked at whether I adjust the centre section or the guard. I'm going to adjust the guard to start with. I think I can resolve it by doing a little bit of probably shrinkage in here, or not too sure. I've got to think about whether I've got to stretch or shrink, or maybe both, just to lift this area up slightly. Now I obviously don't want to lift it up too much, otherwise I end up with the guard higher. So I'll just think about where I'm going to make those changes on the guard and then go ahead and do it. So I'll think about that first before I take this off. I've got all the bolts in down there. I've got to remove them all again, take the guard off, get it on the shrinker, stretcher, and then make the adjustments. So I'll think about it first to make sure I'm going to make the movement the correct way. Okay, now I took this off. The area in here, I did a slight shrink. It's actually brought the guard now in alignment with the centre section. So that's all okay. So the seam along here is fitting nicely. I've just dropped the sugar scoop in. The fit around the area on the guard is extremely close. Might be some slight areas I've got to make some adjustment. On the centre section it fits well up until about here, and it's lifting a bit on this section here, so I've just got to make a few adjustments to that. When that's done, this will all fit nicely. I haven't put the chrome piece on the top yet. I'll do that when I've finished this piece, just to make sure everything else fits and everything's aligned. I've just been fitting the sugar scoop and the chrome pieces on this side. The chrome piece here is fine, fits okay. The pieces around the scoop fit okay, but the problem is the scoop itself. Now, when this chrome piece is on here, I don't know whether you can see it, but the sugar scoop itself sticks out beyond the chrome. I've put a bit of chalk on there to try and highlight it. It sticks out down to about here, so it's too wide, and when I take that off and measure the width here, it's about 4 millimeters too wide at this point. Now I've checked with the scoop on the other side. This width here should be about 12 mil. It is on the other side, 12 mil around there, 12 mil mostly around there, but certainly from here to there it's too wide. Now I'd say it's just a problem with the original manufacture. There's no reason why it should be wide. Everything is okay around here on the inside. I also notice it's a little bit wide down here, so this part of the scoop sits beyond the chrome. Now I'll just recheck that a few times before I make any adjustment, but I can't see any reason why that should be sticking out further. It looks way too wide, and you measure it, it's 4 mil too wide. So suggest that's the way it was made, but certainly won't be the way I put it back on. I'll make sure it doesn't protrude beyond the chrome piece. So I'll just, as I say, check everything out before I make the cut, but I certainly won't leave it like that. After remeasuring this, I've agreed that needed trimming, and I've trimmed that back. So now when the chrome strip is over that sugar scoop doesn't stick out so far, or doesn't stick out at all. It lines up with the chrome. So that's good. This is all fitting nicely all around here. The shape is right on the scoop. Now what I've got to address is on this side. I'll just sit in my chair. Okay, now on this side, the guard itself, in its unstressed position, is just sitting away from the scoop. Now I can pull that up and put the clecos in it, and we'll hold that to the shape of the sugar scoop. So basically it's sitting high, approximately from there to there. The headlight chrome here is also sitting high, sitting off the guard. I can probably get that down a little bit closer by repositioning that clamp, but basically on this end, probably about 20mm of this, there to there. It's actually sitting away from the guard. Now, maybe I could check that to see whether that is actually been pulled up, which it could have been when the chrome strips have been pulled out. That could have been levered up a bit. I'm not going to adjust that yet. I'll be looking at the front end of the guard in terms of its shape. Now this has a large repair section going the full length, so it may well be that I've got to reshape this this area here. I haven't done any work on that yet, so I'll pull the guard off and see what the shape of the guard here is. Now I have a feeling that because of that repair section there, it is probably out of shape. I doubt very much the curve is an even curve. I think this area here is shrunk in a bit, which is causing a distortion. So I'll need to get the guard off to check that. But at this stage, the top end shaping here and the fit is good. Good around to there, good along the top of the chrome strip there. So it's basically, in a sense, from here around, and it's only around to that point there. Shape is all right there, so I need to look at that and see what I need to do. So it's a case of pulling this guard off again and then working on this area. I've finished the metal around the bottom of the guard here. That's now quite okay. Shape is fine. Just put the sugar scoop back in. It's now fitting much better. I did lift the area slightly around there on the guard. It was dipping down a little bit low, so that's now fitting quite okay. But what I've noticed is that when I've put the guard on just with the centre section, it still flexes. Putting the lower pan on, which I'm not going to do at the moment, would actually hold this guard out further, and that changes the shape slightly, alters the fit around here as well. So as I've said, it fits okay around here at this stage, but I'll make the final decision when I've got the lower pan on. But this stage, this guard is now finished. The couple of spots on here will need some leading. Obviously, ultimately, this will be leaded in here on the join, but I've looked at a spot on the front edge of the wheel arch here where the repair section comes in. I'll probably put a bit of lead in there as well. So what I'm about to do is to just take this guard off, and I'm going to start the leading process on the bonnet or on the components of the bonnet. I'll start off with the guard on the other side. That's where I've actually got to do a number of areas on the panel, and also I need to do a corresponding piece on the centre section. So I'll start off with that one, and then I'll come over and do some leading on this. Obviously won't do the final leading here. I'll do some leading around the wheel arch, and it'll give me a bit of practice. I haven't done much lead loading in the past, just little bits here and there. This is just another level up, so I'll probably practice on a piece of metal first, and then, as I say, I'll start on this other guard where the most of the leading will be.